Hi, Gulsah. Thank you so much for coming to the founder pitch. How's it going?
Many thanks, Miss. It was my pleasure. That's great. Thank you for your time.
Thanks to you for coming. Before starting the pitch, would you like to give a short intro to yourself?
Yeah, I am the founder and the CEO of the MasterAI. Actually, it was the 1 year ago we started the idea, but we pivoted it to industrial AI. So I am very eager to share it with you. The MasterAI actually it's a self-healing trust layer for industrial AI. And the AI is shifting even in the industry. It was the early phases just the chatting with the chatbots, but now it's kind of being the autonomous, semi-autonomous manufacturing in the industry. But there is no any infrastructure, the trust infrastructure to acting the AI on the trust data. I mean, the expectation was, the data is ready to acting the agent AI, agent native AI on the manufacturing data. But the reality is that there are the common causes, the sensor drift, the signal noise. Actually, the data is not ready to run the agent, the AI agents on it right now. And that actually causes kind of operational risks for the manufacturing. So that leads to, multi-million, the false, maybe the false alarms to, shut down all the plane or the line of the manufacturing. That means the multi-million dollars for the companies. And to make the data ready to AI agents, the engineer is manually validating data, and that's also still the $1 million for the companies. So the master AI actually try to fill this gap between the AI sensors, the IoT sensors, I mean, in the companies, in the manufacturing companies, and between the AI agents, the settings between them, be the prepared data to acting on AI agents on it. How we can do it? The IoT signals, the error signals, they are coming from the manufacturing sensors, the everythings. We continuously validate it and give them the trust score on the different parameters, and doing the self-healing policy-based remediation, not using the some AI hallucinations results. And then we, pass through this clean and ready data to AI agents to run them on this clean data. And actually, this is not to changing the heuristic processing. They are already executing on the manufacturing companies. It's kind of making the trust infrastructure layer, the foundation layer for them to use AI safety and make them, provide them the fast onboarding. And we sit between them, the AI systems and the industrial systems, the edge systems, PLC, and doing this validation, trust score remediation phases. We, provide them the using the autonomous agents eventually. And this is our go-to-market strategy. Start with the high-value assets like maybe CPN or some pumps. Assets that may cause the $1 million loss in production, and then expand through the plant-wide trust layer, and then being the AI governance standard for the manufacturer companies eventually. And we are planning to start with the shadow and prove our value to OT teams, and then expand through this the companies. And this is our ISP and enterprise SaaS model, our business model actually. And we are starting the per asset subscription, optionally outcome pricing. This outcome might be the downtime provision costing or something like that. And foundationally, actually, we are being a safety infrastructure for the manufacturing data to acting AI safely and make them be prepared for the next evolution. That's actually us. Lose the time, but I guess if we have time, I can maybe continue with the one or more sentences. Okay, that's I guess the 5 minutes. That's okay. The things that maybe I can just a bit mention about, who we are and how the idea is turned into this industry gap.
If you want to give a better intro and where this idea started, as you said before.
Yeah. Actually, MasterAI, the idea was different in the first phase. I have a very technical background and I was working as a solution architect at the consulted companies. So the first idea was, because I was the architect, it was for the software companies architecture layer to make their job more autonomous with the AI, more transparent data, still the same logic, but for the software engineers, software companies, architect teams, to make them ready to use AI. But I just, during this 1 year time, I realized that the software companies, the using or doing this evolution on their architect teams, they are not there, and they have very urgent other issues to becoming this model in their company, or using this kind of a model in their company. They have time. And the secondly, for example, the Microsoft AWS, they have some models, and they have some features, and they are continuously developing it. So the corporate companies would rather prefer using this kind of the Microsoft's features, even they couldn't completely fill their gaps, but they would rather being more willing to using them instead of the no-name startup. But during that time, actually, I met with the different parties, different companies, even in industry people, and I see there's a real more mature and more urgent gap in the industry. So I actually pivot the idea into this right now.
Let me ask you, in terms of, there is so much about AI today, and everyone, not everyone, but many are moving there, trying to solve the problems. So far, I see little industrial, so I'm very happy you are tackling an industrial problem. How many people are trying to sort out the cleaning data from sensor to AI agent?
As a competition, actually, there are very big companies still in the industry. For example, the Siemens, the Rockwell. There are companies, also even startups, maybe, but this competition, I see an advantage for the MasterAI beside of the big companies, because this AI is the new things. And for example, the Siemens, they are huge right now, and they have some autonomous or the data-based tools. Right now, the many manufacturer companies are using them. But at that time, when they create their foundation, the structure or the business model, there wasn't any AI in the area. Yeah, they can simply add this kind of a feature on their structure, but they couldn't change their business model. The MasterAI actually is the from day one we are developing it for being the AI native infrastructure for the manufactured data, and our business model to do that. It's not it doesn't willing to ownership of the whole stack like a Siemens, or they want to owner of the whole stack. They license their business model, everything actually based on those vision. But our vision is very AI native from day one, and also we are the MasterAI can support all the environments like Siemens, Rockwell, the everything. It doesn't have to change it, but we can be still foundational safety layer for even for them. So it's so flexible, and the MasterAI is actually the current based on the current needs. So the foundation it is. So I guess that this is the main difference and the main advantage for us right now, because as a software.
Where are you standing now? You already have a clients?
We have one potential clients that we are conducting with. They are a maybe the biggest manufacturer consultancy company in Turkey. and they have kind of partnership with German manufacturing companies, and also they actually have authority in the room, this manufacturing room in the Turkey. So they also, beside their clients, they have some kind of authority to, using this AI in the manufacturing companies in Turkey. So we are conducting with them, and we are aiming to enter the market with them, providing their clients, manufacturing clients, to using this infrastructure. And also we are aiming to, we are, conducting still, and we just met 2 times, but it's still in processing. So it seems that we can also using their German partnerships clients to entering the market. So that's good for us.
Are you raising funds?
Actually, right now, no. We are aiming right now to entering with because we have the functional MVP right now, and we are aiming to finding the more, pilot clients, and use our first MVP to test it on that, and then getting the investment, and then scale our product through our potential clients and the more.
Thank you so
Okay.
much for coming.
Many
And
thanks. Many thanks for your time.
I really wish you all the best.